Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Williams. If you've never met me, I have a lifestyle blog. It's called Sincerely Blonde. Give it a check out on Instagram, and from there you'll find links to my other platforms. And I started a series last week on my Empties skincare and beauty. So if you haven't checked out the part 1 video, then go check it out now. Now I want to get into my mascara and concealer empties, just to chat with you guys about some of the products that I've been loving, what I would purchase again, what didn't really wow me. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with my mascaras. I'll show you what ones I have here. I only have 4 concealers. I've got quite a lot of mascaras. These are literally all my empty mascaras. I always feel like I don't spend much money on makeup, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, girl, where are these from? Because I don't know. None of these are press drops. None of these are press. This is all like purchased by me. So maybe I spend more money on skincare and makeup than I think I do. Okay, so obviously you can see here I've got a mixture of high-end and affordable mascaras. So let's talk about disappointing products. So this Avon True Super Extend Lengthening Mascara has a story. So a few years ago, I was chatting to someone in a work meeting and I couldn't concentrate because her lashes literally looked fake. And I was like, I'm sorry, I have to ask you, like, where is your mascara from, or what brand is it? Like, I have to purchase it. So it was this Avon True, and this is the brush. It's got an amazing brush. And I purchased this, I subsequently purchased it, and I repurchased it about 2 or 3 times. Then I kind of just forgot about it and I didn't repurchase it again. I loved it. It was as good as it looked on her. Like, I was shook by how amazing this mascara was. Then a few months ago, I was at an Avon pop-up store that they had in Canal Walk, and this one was there, and I thought, oh my word, I need to buy this. Like, I totally forgot that this mascara existed. So I did buy it. However, I have to say to you, I don't know if they've changed the formula. I can't remember if the brush looks the same, but it's not as good as it was in like 2016, when I was using this like a lot in 2016. But the 2019 version of this is not as good as the 2016 version. I wish I had one of my old ones so I could actually compare the brush, but I don't think it's the brush because the brush is really, really nice. So yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing product, you know, like I know, you know when you have like expectations that something's going to be awesome and then it isn't, and then you just like feel a bit bleak, and maybe it's not that bad, but because it doesn't wow you, you don't feel that amazed by it. Like, I don't even think I finished it. I just kind of like got over it. It like leaves those raccoon under eyes. Just, oh no, I don't like this. I like the Avon Mark mascara, so if you're wanting one from Avon, my recommendation would be from the Mark range, the orange one. Okay, another mascara. Yeah, I've got a sample and a full size of the Estee Lauder Sumptuous. You can see the brush here. What I love about this is how black it is. Like, your lashes look so dark and like really, really like eye-catching. Quite pricey, more on the high end side. So this is for people who, you know, oh, it smells quite strong. Why did I smell it? Like, how random is that? Okay, so this is how they look. Yeah, this is nice. It's great, but it didn't like, I don't know, I'm very disloyal when it comes to mascaras. 3 mascaras also that I love and that I repurchase often, but I actually don't repurchase a lot of mascaras. I always want to try more because I'm always on the hunt to find the perfect one. So I haven't repurchased this. It was nice, but it wasn't like wow, if I can say that. Estee Lauder get points for packaging. Like, the packaging always looks really luxe and, you know, very pretty. Okay, my favorite budget mascara. This Essence I Love Extreme literally hands down wins for me the best mascara under 100 bucks. And I think it's like 50, so it even comes in even cheaper than 100. I have repurchased this mascara maybe 5 or 6, maybe even more than that, literally more than that. Incredible. Like, it does leave a little bit of a deposit under your eyes, but for 50 rand, they're like that is not a huge negative. It's really not that bad. I love this. I've repurchased it so many times. I do find out that it dries out a bit quicker than other mascaras, so like make sure to like seal it hard. But yeah, in terms of recommendations from Essence, I don't think you can go wrong with this I Love Extreme. It's amazing. Essence have some amazing budget mascaras. Like, I think that could be why I haven't repurchased one or two of these high-end ones, because I feel like there are some amazing offerings from more affordable brands. Okay, this is my favorite high-end mascara. Well, that and another one that I speak about a lot. The Clarins. Let's move on to the Clarins. That's Clarins and Essence, which would be a really strange hybrid. The Clarins Super Volume Mascara. Amazing brush. Awesome mascara. I love this mascara. This is actually really cool. As far as high-end, there are two high-end mascaras that I love. One being the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara, and this is my favorite mascara of all time. Like, this is my favorite. I just feel like bummed at the fact that this is in my Empties, because I really love this mascara. But this one comes in a close second, so it would be like first, second, and third for me. Like, from the high end, first, second, third. This amazing. Second would be this Clarins. Third is Estee Lauder. So it's got this really like curved, angular brush. There's so much control. Like, you literally, like, the way that you put it onto your lashes, like it curls around the lash, giving like an amazingly like curled, full-bodied look. And I love how much length you can build with this mascara. Like, it's honestly amazing. If you are looking or in the market for a high-end mascara, I cannot recommend the Grand Entrance enough. And then a close second for volume would be the Supra Volume from Clarins. This is awesome. And here's the brush. A little bit like very different brush from actually the Elizabeth Arden. Like, a lot messier, thicker. You know, like, you're gonna get that volume. You're gonna get like a really fan out look. But for me, the Elizabeth Arden, you can like separate the lashes so well, and you can get product onto individual lashes. So like, especially in the corner of your eyes, like, you can really get those little hairs as well, or little lashes, which really pops the eye, and you can see that product getting onto even the small lashes. I love it. I still have two more mascaras. One would be this Glam's Make It Wow 2-in-1, and then the Maybelline Lash Sensational. The Lash Sensational and the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance have a very similar styling when it comes to the wand, if you can see. They both have that curved edge with the very thin and small bristles. So I feel like the Lash Sensational is a more affordable version of the Grand Entrance. So I really like the Lash Sensational. It has the brush on its own. It's got a good amount of product, lasts really well. I think this retails for about $150, $160, and this is about $300 or $340 or so. So definitely a different price point. But yeah, the Lash Sensational is amazing. So I haven't actually had like any duds lately besides the L'Oreal Telescopic, which I think I complain about like a bit too much. That one it's so hard to get off. Okay, so now I want to move on to the glams. Funny story about the glams. I'm obviously a true South African girl, because last year I was in Dubai and there was a saleswoman. Like, okay, sorry, are you okay to like listen to my sales talk for 2 minutes? And if you listen to my talk for 2 minutes, I'll let you choose a mascara for free. So clearly the South African girl in me was like, freebies, like, you had me at freebies. So I was like, yeah, sure, like, give you a talk. Like, this doesn't happen in South Africa. And true, she was very legitimate. She literally spoke for 2 minutes. She told me about the Glams range, and she said, okay, cool, you can choose a mascara. So I got this one, which is the Make It Wow 2-in-1. At first I was a bit like I'm not so sure. Then what I loved about it is literally that it has a very thin brush for length, and then for volume it's got this like thicker, fluffier brush over here. So you can see here how when you put it out, then the product kind of like bunches around. It's a bit of a messy sort of ordeal. But all of that said and done, I didn't pay for this. Like, it was a freebie, so I wasn't like super disappointed or annoyed by this product wastage. And I actually really liked the concept, and the length that you could build with this was actually really amazing. I don't know too much about Glams. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about Glams, but yeah, I actually thought this was pleasantly it surprised me. I don't actually even know exactly what the price point was, but this one I didn't use. The lengthening one actually I didn't like as much as the volume wand. I used the volume wand a lot more. So these are my 6 mascaras that I have, or 7 mascaras that I've got that are empty. If I had to choose the 2 standouts, it'd probably be this Lash Sensational and the Elizabeth Arden Grand Door. 2 amazing brushes. And then my favorite budget mascara is the I Love Extreme from Essence. You really can't go wrong with this. I've already repurchased it, so I'll put my money where my mouth is. Okay, then quickly for empty concealers, all budget. I think the most expensive is the Makeup Revolution, which is about 120, and then the most affordable is probably the Essence Camouflage, the high coverage concealer. This one I got a bit too light for my skin. It's quite white. You can see the product there. I quite like these little dabbing ones when it comes to concealer. In the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, I really like this. It's that one. My Makeup Revolution was in the shade C6. I've got 2 small complaints about this concealer. They're not huge. One is that, you know, if you don't set it, it can like settle into the creases quite quickly, and your skin can look a lot wrinklier than it is, so it has to be set. And then secondly is that I found that the product went a bit quicker than some of my other concealers. So it's 120 Rand, and the product is used up a lot quicker. So like if you're on a super budget and you've got like 50-60 bucks, then one of these 2 would probably be a bit better. They last a lot longer. I love the Liquid Camouflage from Catrice. I've repurchased it and I'm reusing it now, but I have a different shade this time. I just noticed that now. This is the Liquid Camouflage. It's just such a nice formula, great price point, high coverage, it's not too drying. Like, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff I can say. Like, I really love the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. LA Girl Pro Conceal, love this one. Thick formula. Then the LA Girl Pro Conceals are great for concealer and contouring. When you get to the end of the product, it can be quite hard to squeeze out the tube. So that is one of the only like sort of gripes I have about the product. This one's actually a bit oranger than my other concealers. It's more closer to a foundation shade actually, but I've been using the LA Girl concealers for about maybe 6 or 7 years, even longer. So I really have repurchased this. You can get them as color correctors. There's a huge shade range. I mean, that's something that's also amazing about LA Girl, the most amazing shade range. Whereas Essence, I think, have like literally 3 shades. So their shade range is like super poor. Okay guys, so that is the last of the empties from my side. I'm literally breathing a sigh of relief because I can throw away these products now. I've tripped over this bag one too many times in the dark. It's so irritating. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that the mascara and the concealer talk was informative and helpful in your decision making. Let me know if there's any mascara or concealer here that you've tried and if you agree or disagree with my thoughts. But that's all from me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a comment, and let me know your thoughts. Add a comment if there's a product that you loved. And if you'd like to see future videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get notifications of my future videos. But that's pretty much all from me today. I will see you guys in my next video.